memes have elevated JoJo's popularity because most people know him from the memes. Then they decide to watch it. That's why that's why JoJo's so good. I haven't watched it personally. I haven't watched it yet because I have other animes to watch. Complete. I'm still on Yu-Gi-Oh GX and I still haven't finished that, man. The thing is, I really
Oh
want to
yeah,
watch it.
you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, I finished Yu-Gi-Oh. I finished Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh GX, but
Yeah,
I keep.
don't watch after GX. No offense to the other fans.
Oh
5D maybe, 5D
no.
maybe, but I'm just gonna spoil the whole 5D right there. It is.
3, 2, 1, go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Into Reality Podcast, the number one podcast in Ireland. I'm your host, Abdul, and unfortunately, both my co-hosts today are unavailable. But today, I have a special guest today, one of my good friends from uni, Eyad. How are you, Eyad?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm grand, man. How's the holiday?
It's to be honest boring because the quarantine and stuff. It used to be more fun when I used to go around, but summer vacation is a vacation, right?
Yeah, it's better. It's better than being in school. So, like, you live in Dubai, yeah, UAE, yeah,
Yeah.
and most people watching here probably never been to Dubai, and they've probably seen Dubai from what's cooking from some YouTuber's point of view. But that's not Dubai, is it? Let's be honest. Well, that is Dubai, but
No,
that's not how.
yeah.
That's
Sorry
like
for interrupting. Continue.
sorry, that's like a fake reality of Dubai, isn't it?
Yeah, because the Dubai that they show you is like it is the side of Dubai where people with a lot of money can use, but the other side of Dubai where most of the people, like the people who don't have like $100,000 just to throw in trash like that, it's totally different. It's very normal actually here in Dubai. It's just that it's a lot of cultures and a lot of things mixed together, so you can find, but you can find everything for everyone. So you can find places to hang out where it's very cheap, or like in the YouTube videos you can find places where it's very expensive and very extravagant.
Yeah, that's mad. Because like when I think about Dubai, I think about what's it called again, all these princes and what's it called again, going out with their Lamborghinis and all that. 'Cause, like I heard like Dubai is like most loads of people buy expensive cars there and they get it shipped to Dubai, or people buy cars in Dubai and get shipped from there. Because I was watching this program, Dubai Airport. You ever heard of it? It's a program where it talks about Dubai Airport, and then there'll be loads of what's it called again, people who go to Dubai
Dubai
buy
Airport.
cars. Yeah, the airport.
Oh yeah, the Dubai Airport.
Yeah, Dubai Airport. So it's like
Yeah, the
Dubai.
Dubai Airport is very busy. It's
Yeah,
very big though.
yeah. So like most people will get car shipped. What's it
So
called again?
I've
From
been
there.
only actually,
Go on. Sorry.
but what's good about it is actually, even though it's very big and very crowded,
Yeah,
it's actually very smooth. Like the lines aren't that long, especially if you're like a citizen. You can just scan your ID and just go through electronic gates. Like technology here is really advanced.
yeah. True. But what's it called again? But you're not a citizen because they don't give citizenship easy now, do they?
Oh yeah, I meant like a resident, not a citizen. My bad.
Anyway, not sure. I say like
Yeah,
it's
if
easy
you
to
have
get.
like the Emirati ID, just an ID,
Yeah, that's mad.
it's easy to what?
Anyway, oh, I said, it's like it's easy to get a visa there if you have if you have an Irish passport. So I say that'd be grand. Because my family went there. No, well, they stopped at Dubai when they were going to Saudi Arabia, which was in January. And it's like I say you get they give you like a 1 year visa when you enter.
It's
Like
easy to get a visa anywhere when you're Irish.
no, not everywhere, but it's easier than most. Like even in Georgia, what's it called again, where we study, what's it called again, you get stamped for 1 year visa, but for you have to get a residence card, don't you?
Oh no, for me, for the visa, I need to get a residence card, of course, because I'm not Irish.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
visa is way easier. easier when it comes to like visiting Georgia. I could just do the visa there for 3 months. Then I need to do the residence card.
Yeah. I get one for a year. That's nice. So like even when I go back now, but like Georgia's closed now, and I don't think I say we probably it's going to take a long time before it's open, because like there's like only a few countries that they are allowing people to come in. Just mad. Like how are you doing? Like have you got any information, or like are you left in the dark?
Uh, for now, I have no idea because before the border was open with Dubai, because Dubai is like
Yeah,
kind of safe right now. But then
yeah,
they, as you saw on the news, Georgia started closing off and becoming more with lesser countries now for some reason. I don't know what happened. I think the cases went higher.
yeah. I think I heard that case in Chicago in Georgia went higher. Chicago. Um, even in Ireland, they're not allowing Ireland or UK citizens to enter now, which is crazy. But I heard they're going to the university's going to do something weird. Anyway, speaking of Georgia, how do you like Georgia since you study there? What do you think about Georgia?
Georgia has good first impressions. I really like it. It's like it's not so big that it's overwhelming, but it's not so small that it's boring. And it
Yeah,
has like, and even though there is like this huge culture gap that I found a little bit a little bit difficult when I went to Georgia. Like the people there were very friendly. It was very easy to adapt there. To be honest, didn't
yeah,
expect that it was this like foreign friendly country.
yeah. Like even with the what's called in the language barrier, it's easy. It's quite easy to navigate. Even though we haven't been to Tbilisi, and Tbilisi is the capital, so it's mad.
Yeah, even though it's a capital, it's not that complicated, and their transportation system is really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Like it's just ping, and then you're in there. I know it's called, and they have nice food, don't they? What would be your
Yeah,
favorite?
that's also a bonus.
Like what would be your favorite dish?
I didn't try everything.
Yes.
But for now, of course, the classic khachapuri. Who doesn't like khachapuri?
So everyone loves that one. Like honestly, like when I was doing research on Georgia before I went there, I heard about Kachapuri man, and it just looked so nice, man. And like the thing is, you can get anywhere, so it's easy. It's easily available anywhere.
Yeah, we even have a bakery like in front of our uni that serves like fresh khachapuri.
Yeah,
It's very
just
cheap.
yeah, it's cheap and it's very nice as well. I like Kachapuri and I like Kinkali as well. But
Oh, I haven't tried kinkali till now. I tried making it, but some stuff happened. But
so so so
it
then
looks really good.
so basically it didn't work out.
Let's say the dough didn't last too. I left it out for too long.
Lol. Well, it is what it is at the end of the day. Anyway, what's cooking? Let's get down to our first topic to today. Since it's just me and you, let's talk about what everybody likes to watch, anime.
Yes, anime, one of the
So
best things that ever existed,
I
even though
know,
it has like very weird subgenres.
yeah, but like we don't talk about them. They're like what's cooking.
Yeah, that's haram stuff. No, no,
Yeah,
but bad stuff.
that's the thing. We just talk. So, what's your favorite anime at all time? And why?
Okay, I know I'll get like unpopular opinion on this, but it has to be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No,
JoJo is number one.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been on a rise in the past few months. Because I remember, I was like in sixth year last year, and I was talking to a friend of mine, Barry, and he was like, "You should watch JoJo." And I was like, "I never heard of that anime." And he told me JoJo's it's the manga's been out for a long time, hasn't it? It's old,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
manga has been out since the 80s.
Since the 80s, and they're only just doing it now. No wonder it's such a meme, like, because like it was made during a different time, so obviously you're gonna find the money funny. Funny, why did I say money funny? Especially what's called in Muda Muda, that scene. That's just too
Muda
iconic, man.
Muda and Uro
When
Uro and
Ura,
shouts.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, especially with what's called with Dio and fighting Jojo. Well, not getting into
yeah.
spoilers. So, like, what's the plot of Jojo? Because I've never watched it. And I say majority of viewers probably have never watched it as well.
Look, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like it's like you know how some animes like have a different protagonist with each like chapter or like each season or something. Sometimes you know those type of enemies.
No,
Like
because
you know
I
how
never.
Naruto started and then Naruto Shippuden. It's
Yeah,
kind of like that, but with a different protagonist each.
sure.
So it focuses on the JoJo bloodline, which is like a group of family that are from the Joestar lineage. Okay,
Yeah.
each part focuses on a different JoJo with different personality and different retarded stuff that they do
Retarded stuff.
in their OCD adventure.
Well, you can't say that. You can't say that. We get cancer for that, man. You can't say retard.
Oops. I meant to say like the weird stuff that happens in each
Yeah,
part and stupid. Yeah, stupid. That's what I meant to say. Not that word, but my bad. Stupid
yeah,
stuff that they're talking that they do, and each part is like it is related to the other parts, but it's just like totally different things. So it's like a new fresh take on a new fresh topic every time. So you
yeah.
never get bored.
But isn't Dio always present, or isn't he like what immortal?
Okay,
'Cause
so
he's a
Dio
vampire.
is like wait, how can I describe this? Dio is like the all for one of JoJo. You know how all for one, like everything happened bad in My Hero Academia. Spoilers, by
Yeah.
the way.
You
Is
should,
like
you're supposed to say
related to
spoil it
all for one.
first. Yeah,
Oh no! It's not a major spoiler. I'm just talking about the character that
yeah,
no one knows, anyways.
yeah,
So there is this character, like how you know how this one main villain is responsible for everything bad, even though like they're not there. Like, oh
yeah,
yeah, you know what? Let's take a real life example. You know, global warming. Everyone blames everything on
yeah,
global warming, right?
yeah,
Yeah, Dio
yeah.
is like global warming. Even though he doesn't do a direct like impact on everything, he's still to blame.
What's it called? It's like what's it called again? It's like could you say he's like Pain from Naruto, the leader of Akatsuki?
Yeah. He's like Pain from Naruto. He's responsible for the Akatsuki.
Oh come on,
He didn't do anything about that.
you,
Like what the
you're supposed,
Akatsuki did is kind of technically his responsibility.
you're
But then
supposed
when he
to say,
shows up, everything
you're
goes
supposed Ed, you're supposed to say spoiler alert, man. People, not everyone's watched Naruto.
bruh.
Not everyone's watched Naruto or heard of Naruto Shippuden. So like
Bruh.
that's it. Yeah, bro, man, yeah, we're gonna have some angry fans in the comment section. Well, if they decide to comment anyway, because we barely get any comments on this. So like Joe, so like going back to Dio, so like why does Dio hate Joe family?
Okay, so the whole premise is Dio wants to get rich, essentially. So he gets adopted, okay, at the
Yeah,
beginning of the anime. That's like the first episode. Some things happen, like in the first episode. Then he gets adopted, and his whole mission is to be a dick to the main character, like to be a douchebag to the main character, just so
you
that
know,
like he can like get rich from the father and inherit all the money. That's why
you know,
everyone hates this guy. And then some other stuff happens. He becomes something, and then the memes happen.
he becomes a vampire. We already said that anyway. And then what you call it? The memes are there. Like I say the memes have what you call it, elevated JoJo's what you call it, popularity because most people know him from the memes. Then they decide to watch it. That's why that's why JoJo's so good. I haven't watched it personally. I haven't watched it yet because I have other animes to watch. Complete. I'm still on Yu-Gi-Oh GX and I still haven't finished that, man. The thing is, I really
Oh
want to
yeah,
watch it.
you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, I finished Yu-Gi-Oh. I finished Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh GX, but
Yeah,
I keep.
don't watch after GX. No offense to the other fans.
Oh
5D maybe, 5D
no.
maybe, but I'm just gonna spoil the whole 5D right there. It is card games on motorcycles.
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
I used to watch it when I was a kid, but it was just so bad. I'm gonna after
Yeah,
GX. After GX, I'm gonna watch what's called again. I think I might watch like short animes that are like 1 or 2 seasons long. Like I want to watch your line April, for
yeah.
example.
Oh yeah, you're lying, April. I want to watch it too. I haven't watched it yet. You
I
should
want to watch.
watch Erase. You should watch another if you like horror
Yeah,
and some other anime.
But man, well, I have a huge list, man, so I have to finish them now. To be honest, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh!
Send me that list. Send me that list. I need to watch some other anime too.
Yeah, I think it's, I wish Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was on Netflix. Then I could have watched it. I could watch it more because then it'd be on my phone. But then I have to go
Oh
to a
yeah,
different
yeah,
website.
yeah. And it's like if they like if Crunchyroll and Netflix like join together, I think that would be such a dope platform.
Yeah, because thing like Crunchyroll, you can watch it, but there's like ads in it, and like ads just pop out of nowhere. Like that's just annoying. Like I'd rather watch it on what you call it, on another website. But then those websites are those dodgy websites, man. I heard they're getting shut down. I heard Kiss Anime got shut down the other day.
I guess anime got shut down like 2 3 times, bro. It's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back. I doubt it will, but like I said, maybe it will, maybe no. I don't know. You never know, to be honest.
You know, for the people who are like too poor to get Netflix and too lazy to like get VPN and watch like Crunchyroll if it's not available in their country or something, get an ad
Yeah,
blocker, search free anime website on Reddit, and just click a random link and pray to God it's not a virus.
I pray to God it's not a dumb link if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah. You remember? Like it's not the weird genre that we were talking about.
Yeah. Oh my. So what's it called again? So sure, my favorite anime of all time is Full Metal Alchemist and Alchemist Brotherhood. And the funny thing about that anime, okay, it's one of my favorite animes, yeah. But the author, I keep forgetting her name, and I don't know why. But for example, like Naruto, I know it's Kishimoto, yeah. What's it called again? For Dragon Ball Z is Toriyama, yeah.
Akira, yeah.
Uh, Akira Toriyama, and then for Fairy Tail is what's it called again? Uh, Hash, ha, Hashim Mashima. No, sorry, Hiro Mashima. No, is it Hiro Mashima? What's it called again? Let's search
I
this
don't
up
know.
now.
I don't watch fairy tale for for the plot.
I watch it. What's it called again? Who created Fairy Tail? Let me search this up. I think it is Hiro Mashima. I think Hiro Mashima. Yeah, he's the guy who did it. Let me just search it up. Yeah, it's Hiro
Yeah,
Mashima. Yeah, he created Power. But for Fullmetal Alchemist, I keep forgetting her. Honestly, God, I see author, and it's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood author.
yeah. Full Metal Alchemist, I heard it's like a masterpiece. Like it's
Yeah,
amazing. That's what I heard. I heard it's also like sad.
yeah, it's by Hiromu Arakawa, but I keep forgetting her name. Honestly, God, man, like I might forget it before we finish this podcast. Honestly, God, but I feel Fullmetal Alchemist is one of the best animes ever because the whole premises of Fullmetal Alchemist, yeah, is two people trying to play God, yeah, and then what's cooking? They happen having to learn from their mistakes. Because what's cooking? Spoiler alert. No, it's not spoiler because you're gonna go know that anyway from the first episode. So basically, we have two brothers, Al and Edward. Al and Edward, and what's cooking? Their father dips, as every father in every anime protagonist father does. He dips, and
Oh yeah,
then,
that's true. That's true. It's the same for JoJo. It's like a meme. All JoJo fathers are bad except like one or two. But you will know why later.
yeah, no. So you have two brothers, Edward, the older brother, and Alphonse, the younger brother. So the father dips because he's an anime protagonist father, and their mother dies because you can't have
Because yeah.
can't have anime
Now to stop right
protagonist
there.
parents. Yeah. So basically, then they try to transmute their mother to get her back into into the real world. But the thing is, yeah, when they try to do that, Alphonse loses his body and Edward loses his hand, and then they have to go through a journey where they meet countless number of people in order to retrieve the body back, and that's the whole premises. And a spoiler alert at the end, there's this guy. The father comes back, and their father was he had oh, I can't. How do I explain it? Their father, he was manipulated by this what's Coggin thing, who wanted to be God, and therefore what's Coggin led to his father being a philosopher's stone. Yeah, I think the philosopher's stone and all that stuff. But they were looking for a philosopher's stone.
Oh yeah, isn't
So that's
Philosopher's Stone comes like made part of the second part of the anime?
yes, it's the main part of the anime. They're just looking for the philosopher's stone in order to what's Coggin get their bodies back. And that's the thing. And that's why at the end of the day, the what's Coggin, the guy who was trying to become God, learns his lesson that he can never become God. And I think like the thing that I really liked about the anime is because what's Coggin is trying to teach a lesson subtle that you can't become someone who you're not, or you can't, or what's called again, or you can't become someone who you're not, and that you shouldn't try to copy someone else, or you should try to be your own self. And that's why I liked it about because it talks about different philosophies and other stuff. That's why it's one of my favorite anime.
Yeah, and that's what I also like about other animes. Like, even though some of them can be as goofy as JoJo, at the end
Yeah,
of the day, they try to convey a message. Like, you know, even though Naruto, no matter how annoying it is, he keeps saying, believe it, I'm gonna be Hokage someday."
yeah, like his
Yeah,
that main message is like to like there's so
yeah,
many messages in it, but like the main one is to never give up and achieve your
yeah.
dreams.
That's it. Even though he's like, he keeps saying that annoying phrase over and over and over, and even though he's like very mischievous and like uh very
Not
Naruto
naughty,
like. That's what I'm gonna
very
put it.
very naughty, naughty.
Yeah, very naughty boy, bad boy. He's bad
Yeah,
boy.
he's a bad
Even
boy.
though he's like, and everyone doesn't like believe in him, he still like works hard to achieve his goals. Now we're
Yeah,
not gonna talk about if he achieves it or not, because you know maybe they pull out like uh wait, maybe they pull out like a douche move and then they just decide to kill Naruto in the end. But who
no one.
knows?
Who knows? You know, you have to find out.
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, that's like the OG anime. Like everyone loves that anime.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, JoJo used to be older than no, than what's it called?
Dragon Ball Z.
No, JoJo used to be older than Dragon Ball. Actually, the one anime that I think is responsible for like uplifting the shonen genre is Fist of the North Star. Have you heard of
It's
it?
no, I never heard of it. What's
Do you
that?
know the anime that goes Umayo wa mu Shindairu, and then the guy's like Nani?
Oh, yeah, that one. I think because of the memes.
That's the one. All the screaming, all the punching, all the training montages from this legendary manga and anime. It inspired a lot. It inspired JoJo, and then JoJo inspired like a whole generation also of anime like Dragon Ball and Naruto and stuff. And then now the genre is it is like what it's like after Akira's Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
It's
but I
it's
think
like
because I think I think more people know what's called again Dragon Ball Z because it was animated. While what's called JoJo was what's called like you said was just a manga.
yeah, JoJo
And
was like a manga, was just a manga. It was one of the best-selling mangas of all time in Japan, but it never
yeah,
got traction until like some people were like, let's animate it this manga that's like the creator smoked like 10 pots of weed before making it. Would be something so fun to make, and there you go. The meme genre of JoJo memes was born.
yeah. And now JoJo's what's it called again has what's called is running the meme culture of anime because you don't
Yeah,
go anywhere without seeing a JoJo meme
a
or something
JoJo's
like that.
reference. Yeah.
Yeah, JoJo's reference and all that stuff.
You
Anyway,
breathe. Oh, that's a JoJo's reference right there. You
you
blink.
br-
Oh, yeah. It gets annoying sometimes, to be
yeah.
honest.
Everyone's favorite is Muda Muda. Let's come on.
Yeah, the and
And they
uru uru
start
uru uru.
and they start beating up each other. Anyway,
Yeah,
we're going to the let's go to the final chapter. Let's go again of the podcast. So, Ayad, you're Arabic, right? You're
yes,
Arab,
I
right?
am very Arab.
So, give us an
I
Arab
wanted
lesson.
to make a JoJo's reference, but that would have been.
That
Eh.
would have. So,
Anyways, yeah,
so
continue.
give so give us an Arab lesson.
Give you an Arabic lesson.
Yeah, Arabic lesson. You know, for viewers.
You're asking the wrong person for an. Okay, fine. How
Which
about let's do something easy. Okay,
okay,
for all the viewers, I think Abdullah he knows this. Okay,
yeah.
but ahlan means hi. Yeah, that's the
Ah, ah,
lesson.
ahlan.
Ah,
Hi. Ah,
yeah.
ahlan.
Ah,
Lan.
la,
La.
and yeah.
Lan. Ahlan.
Ahlan.
Ahlan. So ahlan. Hi. So what would you reply? That rhymes.
Okay, if I would reply, I would just say the same word back. But usually in the Arab world, when you say hi, you say assalamu alaikum, which I think you should know.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like you're
because
the teacher, so
even if you're Christian or
yeah,
Jewish, usually you
yeah,
would say salamu alaikum. That's it, and then everyone's like alaikum salam.
yeah.
But
It's just
if you're like don't want to trigger anyone, just in case, just
yeah.
say ahlan, and
Ahlan.
then that would be okay. Now, of course, Ahlan has a lot of like different
Dialect.
dialects depending on where you
Yeah.
go. So in
Yes.
Lebanon, for example, which is like the majority of our university for some reason, they
Yeah.
say Ahlan. So they
Ahlan.
say ah and
Yeah.
then lane. Ah,
Yeah.
lane.
Ahlan.
Now in Egypt, we decide to throw that in the trash and then we say Izayak, which is
Ah.
a whole different thing. So you say eh, zay,
Eh. Zay.
zay, yak.
Yak. Yak.
So
Okay.
if you're
I got.
saying eh,
Give me a second. I
so you're
gotta
saying,
add my co. I gotta add my co-host to the stream. He's finally arrived. Hello, Usman. You. Wait. What? What happened?
oh, I have no,
Oh,
wait, what?
Usman.
Hey,
Oh, he finally joined. He finally joined in the middle of our what's called an Arabic lesson. So finally, my co-host, once my co-host, and I guess here is Ayad. He's one of my what's called again friends from uni.
hey, welcome to the show.
Is he gone? I know, Ayad. I know you're listening, man. Don't act like that.
Yeah, hello.
You are officially the third guest to have we have on our podcast. So hope you're doing
So
well.
What was that?
I was just some video. I was on the one that
Sounded like
the
you
video.
drank.
The video on my status on WhatsApp with the monkey screaming. That was it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah.
I said it was. I posted my status. What's cooking? Caption was what's cooking? Was Maina, who was a friend of
Give me a
mine. So
moment.
anyway,
Give me a moment. I'll be back.
go on. Just so anyway, what's cooking? It looks like it's time to pray now. So I say this is the end of our show today. So it was nice having you, Ed. Hopefully we have you again so we can finish our Arabic lesson.
Yeah,
So
I can teach Arabic lessons for free. Yeah,
yeah, for free.
uh, you will totally not look bad when you go to an Arab person and say my Arabic to him. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's good? You want to shout out anything? Your social medias, anything? Or you still want to
No,
remain
no,
anonymous?
no need to shout out my social media. I'm a shy man. No, no need.
Uh, okay, so this
Thank you
has
so much
been
for
the.
having me, though. It was fun.
Thank you very much. So this has been the Interrail podcast. I've been your host, Abdul. This is our special thanks to our guest Ayad, and our co-host Usman's just gone. I have no idea where he went. So let's
No, no,
call again.
I'm back here. I'm back here.
He's back. So let's call again.
Yeah.
So like and subscribe. Comment down anything you want to comment down below. Follow all the channels. There'll be a link in the description below. And anything to add, Usman?
Yeah, I just want to say we have our channel to the actual podcast we're listening to right now. The link to that will be in the description below. So we need you all to go and subscribe to that because by the time we probably reach a good amount of subscribers or we reach the 10th episode of this podcast, we are going to move it there. And don't tell us we didn't warn you. And also, if you're too bored of listening to the whole podcast, you could listen to some clips of it. We could have our own Into Reality Clips channel. The link to that will also be in the description below. I wasn't here for most of it, but I just want to say a well done to Abdullahi and the guest running for running the podcast. So it's always good to know, even while you're not here, you have someone very reliable to do a fantastic job.
No, thank you. We have to be thanks, Fergus. So anyway, that's it for today, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.